What's up, guys? Today I have 10 things that I would like to see added in UFC 6. If you guys do enjoy, please remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you would like to see in UFC 6. Let's get right into the video. So first on my list, what I would like to see added to UFC 6 is a Pride mode or a Pride venue. Every single UFC player wants to go back to the undisputed days where we had a Pride venue to play in. If we have backyards to play in and we have a cave to play inside, why don't we have a Pride venue? Everyone wants a Pride venue in the game. I know we're not going to get it probably, that's why I put it first, but if we can't get that, we did get some Pride alter egos, but we missed some good Pride legends. Why don't we have Kazushi Sakuraba? We don't even have Crow Cop. We need these guys in the game. If we don't have a Pride venue, can we at least get some more Pride legends? And next up on my list, we need some better player models. The models have gotten a lot better since UFC 4, but they still have some issues with scaling and making skinnier fighters. Some good examples are O'Malley. He is not that big in real life. I don't know why he's built like that. He looks like he could be almost a lightweight. O'Malley's really not like that. Another good example I think is Ian Gary. Ian Gary doesn't really look like this in real life. He's a lot lankier and the scaling is pretty bad. One good example off the top of my head is Kai Asakura. He was just added to the game, so maybe he was rushed, but he is way too big for that division. He's a big flyweight, but he's not like this. There's a lot of examples like this in the game, and we just need to get this fixed. I feel like it would make the game flow better. And speaking of flowing better, up next on my list, I would like to see some better footwork in UFC 6. For starters, you see this invisible wall right here? It ruins the game. It makes me in the perfect range to throw hooks, uppercuts, elbows, pretty much anything. It ruins the game. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Martial Mind made a great video on it. And also, I feel like the game, it never wants me at kicking range. It just wants me in boxing range or all the way out. It doesn't want me at kicking range. You know, it's especially hard to find online. I feel like the footwork and everything just needs to flow better on the feet. Even some combos, like if I throw a cross into a lead leg kick, that's so slow. Like, look at that, that's so slow. I have seen cardio kickboxing moms throw a faster leg kick than this, and I'm not even joking. It doesn't matter if I'm Jose Aldo, Barboza, Adesanya, it's always slow. I wish the game would just flow a little better all around on the feet. And let's get rid of this invisible wall. Maybe we could add some cooler animations. I know when you sidestep with left stick, maybe we could add some more of that, make it more fluid to counter out of those things, you know? That would be awesome. Hopefully we could see that in UFC 6. Next up, I have better ragdolls, which kind of means better knockout animations. The knockout animations this year and last year, they feel exactly the same. But something about UFC 2 and 3 knockouts, they just feel way more satisfying. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe it's the game engine or something like that, but I would really like to see some better knockout animations. Like, we rated the game M, let's have some violent knockout animations where sometimes they get like maybe stiffen up, because this is the sport. This is a game about MMA, these things happen. You know, we should have like some really good knockout animations. This is an MMA fighting game by EA. Let's get some good knockout animations and ragdolls. Now next we have something I think everyone is wanting, and that is a new clinch system. The clinch system in this game is not good. It's basically a one button mechanic. You press 2 at the same time, boom, you clinch. There's nothing they can really do to get away from it. Sometimes you could duck, but who's doing this in a fight to avoid a clinch? Like, you can fight back, but then again, the vulnerability when you go to clinch is not enough. There needs to be more skill to it. You know, you can't just press one button, have him up against the cage. There needs to be more skill to this clinch system. What is my player doing? Why is he doing that? Maybe that needs to be fixed too, but the bigger issue is the clinch. So, just like this. Oh my goodness, look at this. Like, I'm recording this video. Anyways, new clinch system, and maybe let's make it less suspect, because he got a mean hip thrust going on right now. On to the next thing. And now another thing that people have been asking for years now is better ground and pound. They let us throw elbows this year, but we can only throw one, and then we have to posture back down, which is stupid. especially if you're in like full mount or something. But all we have is these basic strikes and then the classic defense to them and one elbow. See, like even if I'm in mount, if I throw one elbow, boom, I'm done. Even if they turn their back, it's the same kind of strikes. We need a better ground and pound system, and it just needs to be fixed. Why did we take this stuff out the game in the first place? Come on, EA, let's get this back in UFC 6. Now, another thing that every single game has, every single multiplayer game has game chat and crossplay. We need crossplay and game chat. We had game chat in UFC 3. They took it away for some reason. Were the people too toxic? I don't know, but every game is toxic. EA has game chat for pretty much every other sports game. Why can't we get it in UFC? It's MMA, it's a fighting game, and real life fighters talk to each other in the cage. Why can't we talk some shit across from one another in the virtual octagon? Let's get voice chat and let's get crossplay. Now, what I would like to see added the most to UFC 6 is way more vulnerability. This is an MMA game. If I make a mistake, I should really have to pay for it and be knocked out 9 times out of 10. But in UFC 5, even UFC 3, UFC 4, it just isn't the case. I want a realistic MMA experience. If I slip into a high kick, 9 times out of 10, I should go to sleep. I don't care if I'm winning the whole entire fight. It's an MMA game. We need that realism in this game where at any moment the fight can completely change or you could just completely go unconscious. But it's just not like that. You have people constantly slipping into punches like this. Slip, I'm just slipping into punches. Keep slipping, I'm rocked, right? I'm rocked, but okay, let's say I gotta heal, let's say he does it again. Boom, I gotta heal again. It's not punished enough. Now, if he throws a head kick, even after all these, I guarantee you, I'm not gonna go to sleep. Boom, and I'm still down, I gotta recover, right? So let's recover, and now we're ready to take another high kick to the head, guys. Ready? Boom. And I'm just rocked. I didn't even fall to that one. Let's do it again, and I'm just rocked again. I fell down. Guys, we need more vulnerability. This should not be happening. We need way more Leon Edwards moments to happen in UFC 6. This is mixed martial arts, one of the most dangerous sports in the world. We should be punished if we make a big mistake, and we should go to sleep for it. I don't care if I'm winning every single round. I want to go to sleep. I want a realistic MMA experience where if someone slips into my punches or is coming forward walking into my punches, I want to see them go down to the ground, even if it's me. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think. And next, I have something I like to call super necessary punches. In UFC 2 and in UFC 3, we had these. I'll probably be playing some clips right now, but we need these in the game. If we're gonna make the game rated M for mature, we're gonna add all these cuts, try to make it realistic. We need super necessary punches. They have these in UFC 5, but it just isn't the same. You rarely get them in UFC 5, and when you do, they cut out so quickly. This is an MMA game. If we're gonna rate it M, we need some crazy knockout animations, and we need super necessary punches. It's such a cool addition to the game, in my opinion. And just imagine you're fighting someone that's really just annoying you. You knock him out, you can go for them extra shots. It's an M-rated game. Let's go all the way in. Let's get some super necessary punches in UFC 6. And lastly, something I think everybody wants to see in UFC 6, that is fighter uniqueness. EA, we need a reason to use our favorite fighters in the game. We get this isn't Tekken, but a custom moveset for Dominic Cruz with his head movement and a custom jab for MVP and stance, it just isn't gonna cut it. We need Pereira with a custom left hook. We need to go as far as Fiziev having custom kicks. The possibilities are endless. This game needs to have more personality than UFC 5 did. We need fighter uniqueness above all these things. If we get fighter uniqueness with more vulnerability, with better footwork, this game will be so good. But that's pretty much it for this video. That is my top 10. Let me know below what you guys want to see in UFC 6. You guys never know who is going to come across these videos. Maybe a developer, someone that works for EA. So let them know in the comments too below if, you never know if they're going to watch it or not. So make sure you put that down below. As always, you guys take it easy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.